Rotherham, hello! Okay, so yeah, my name's Kev Clabby, Rotherham local. Thank you. This is only my second gig, so do take it easy on me. Can I ask, was there anybody who saw my first gig, or was that my first gig? Yeah. Thank you. 400 hits on YouTube. PSY? PSY? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so those of you who are interested from my first gig, who kind of saw what happened there, you might be interested to know that since that gig, I have still not managed to get laid. It transpires that telling the general public of Rotherham stories about me shitting all over a 40-year-old hunchback woman with fake boobs, sticking her thumb up my ass, does not make me more attractive to the opposite sex. Who knew? Who knew? Okay. So that's as far as my sex stories are going tonight. Okay. So no more of that. Okay. So yeah, basically, it was my birthday this weekend just gone. Yay! Thank you.
Sorry, I missed it.
So yeah, I actually turned 31 this weekend just gone.
Still a young man.
I know what you're thinking, how the fuck does he look that good at 31? Well, it's basically because I stick to my 5-a-day routine. I always like to eat at least 5 different meats a day. That's how I attain this body. Okay, that didn't go down too well. Okay, I'm not going to do that one again. Okay, so yeah, I turned 31 this weekend. So I've realised I'm not as young as I used to be. I've been kind of, thinking about where I am in life and what I've achieved, where I am. I started thinking what would little 10-year-old Kev back in the early 90s make of where I am today? What do you think, what have I achieved what I was supposed to achieve by the time I was this age? I remembered that I had like a kind of tick list that I was supposed to have achieved by the time I was this age. So I kind of started thinking, how have I achieved those goals? Number 1 on that tick list of 10-year-old little Kev was by the time I turned 30, I was supposed to have engaged in some form of coital relationship with Michaela Strachan. Still working on that. Number 2 on that checklist was to be, when I'm a bit older, as relevant and as down with the kids as my idol Rolf Harris is. I kind of think I might miss that one out. That's my one and only attempt at current affairs tonight as well. And then 3rd on my tick list was to become the cock of Rotherham. Yeah, little Kev wanted to be the hardest guy in this town. Yeah. Turns out that's straight not happened. I got thinking, I'm 31 years old. I've actually never ever been in a proper fight. And I couldn't think if that was a good thing or if it's a bad thing. Is that a good achievement? I've never had to be in a fight with anyone. I started to think, well, I kind of wonder, what is my worth? I'd like to be in a fight. I want to know, how hard am I? I started thinking, I've never really been in a position where I've had to be in a fight. And I kind of assumed that there's either 2 reasons for this. One is because I just look like a double-hard fucking bastard. Number 2 is probably the most acceptable reason is that I just pose absolutely no threat to any living human being whatsoever. So I've kind of accepted that. And I started thinking, well, there must have been some occasions where I've had the need to start, to throw some fisticuffs down. And I think there's only been 2 occasions where I've come close to having to throw some fists. One of those occasions was I was in New York a couple of years ago with a lady friend that was with us. Yeah, that's right, I had a lady friend. Yeah. So yeah, we were in New York, we're enjoying it, we're in the Big Apple. We thought, let's go out for a night out on the tiles. Let's get dressed up to the nines. So I'm there with my famous t-shirt shirt combo on. My lady friend at the time, she was a bit of an eccentric dresser. She had like a kind of polka dot dress on and some bright red tights. She still looked shit hot. So we're walking down through Manhattan to the place we're getting. Took a bit of a wrong turning. I actually started walking through this place. It's called Hell's Kitchen. Turns out this is a kind of a rough area in New York. Just to kind of give you a perspective, it's basically like the Eastwood of New York. So we're walking down. I'm there in my t-shirt shirt combo. She's there with a dress and red tights. 4 black guys start walking towards us. And they're all beatboxing and freestyle rapping at each other. That's not me racial stereotyping, by the way. This actually did happen. I just want to point that out. So they're walking towards us. I'm getting a little bit nervous, thinking, we're in the wrong side of town here. They're all there giving it this, like, yo, 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 yo. Like, that's how good they were. So they're walking towards us, getting a little bit nervous, thinking, what the fuck is going on here? These 4 guys walk onto my lady friend with her red tights, and they're giving it all this, like, yo, check out the bitch in the bright red tights. I think I'm gonna fuck her up the ass. Oh, a fella just heard me, man. What's he gonna do? Well, I'm gonna tell you, old fright. That is me racial stereotyping there, by the way, just in case you don't know. First thing I'm gonna do to you, pal, is I'm gonna congratulate you on your lyrical genius. Congratulations. For a minute there, I actually thought I was, engaged with the African-American version of Adele. It really moved me with your lyrics there. Second thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to represent Rawmarsh style. I'm going to stick my fucking boot straight up your fucking ass. See how you like that? Yeah, actually that didn't happen. I was too busy removing the soilage from my pants region. I basically just ran away crying like a little girl. But, for a moment there, I was puffing a bit of chest, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to go 10 rounds with these guys, but no, I ran away crying like a little girl. The second time that I almost got into a fight was about 10 years or so ago. I was on a night out round in Rawmarsh with all my mates. So straight away, it's a classy night in Rawmarsh. Now, we'd had a few drinks, it was a good night, and as was the standard practice at the time, just for no random reason whatsoever, the entire bar just started fighting with each other. That's how it used to be in Rawmarsh. Everybody just literally started beating the shit out of everybody. Now, again, at the time, I'm just stood there on my own because nobody is starting with me. Again, I'm assuming because I look like a double-hard bastard. I'll just stand here and twiddle my thumbs. Now, all my mates, they're all fucking throwing the fists everywhere, getting involved. I'm kind of stood there thinking, I should probably do something. I need to prove my worth here. So this massive guy, who's got his back to me all night, beating the shit out of everyone, I can see he's had a few, he's getting a bit tired. He turns around, this is my chance, Kev. Oosh! Straight in his guts. Down he goes. Oh yeah, Kev's won. He had no idea what was coming. So I've just basically floored this guy for no reason, just to kind of get involved. Turns out this guy is actually one of the hardest guys in Rawmarsh. I have no idea who he was. Now this was back in the day before any social media. Yeah, imagine that. So he wasn't able to post on, who is this ginger twat that's floored me for no reason. So every time I went back to Rawmarsh afterwards, it was like, that's the guy that floored fucking Rocky McSolid bollocks. Yeah, avoid that guy. He's rock solid. Yeah. So yeah, as you can imagine, I got back to Rawmarsh every chance I get. So.